Hey guys, I'm Warious, and today you're watching my very second video and the first in which you're gonna actually learn something from World of Warships. So yay, let's get started. So today... Oh, shut up with 7 days. I hate these bloody crow sounds. Today we're making the big choice between Murica and Japan! And while you probably play both, it's better to know the characteristics of each nation so we can choose which class of which nation will suit your playstyle. Note, German fleet will be available soon and I will make a special video on it. Starting at tier 1, we have... Oh, get out of my screen, you faking crow sounds! We have two pretty special ships, designated as cruisers, but historically these two are more like gunboats. I'm talking about the Eri and Hashidate. The rest of the ships can be quite well divided into the four basic classes: the destroyers, the cruisers, the battleships, and the almighty and all-loved aircraft carriers. Let's start off with the destroyers. The American DDs are more durable and rely heavily on their guns, while their torpedoes really suck dick shinaris and are more like secondary armament. Japanese on the other hand bet on their quicker stealth torpedo attacks from long ranges, but are hopeless if they get into a barrage of gunfire or a close range fight. The guns are usually good for nothing, and you should only use them when you're already spotted and all your turrets are actually pointed at the target to start with. Like the Japanese destroyers, their bigger cousins, the cruisers, are more maneuverable, slightly stealthier, and have a pretty good torpedo armament as opposed to their American counterparts. The US cruisers, however, don't just stand back. They can absolutely demolish everything light armored which dares cross their way. So, especially destroyer captains should fear their fast-firing cannons spraying HE all over the place. The US Navy CLs and CCs also usually have the best anti-aircraft armament on the team, so battleships should stick to them. Only the Tier 4 Phoenix and Tier 5 Omaha have some pretty bad torpedoes, which you shouldn't be too afraid of, unlike the IGN's 360 no-scope torps until the Tier 10 Zao. Currently, all the cruisers in World of Warships are more like light cruisers or anti-aircraft cruisers, but that's soon gonna change with the introduction of the German fleet battle cruisers like Admiral Hipper or Scharnhorst. Big is always better, right? So we're moving on to the battleships. The USN BBs, and not BB bullets, but battleships, follow a rather traditional approach to ship construction, stacking on the all-or-nothing magical formula, which basically means impenetrable citadel, non-armored rest. That's why you will probably be either burning or have damaged rudder most of the time. Their adversaries usually differ from tier to tier, but the armor all-around concept always stays, so you can actually penetrate their citadel with some huge AP shells, but it will be nearly equally as hard to damage their stem or stern. The Japanese battleships are also, apart from tier 3 Kawaii Kawachi, great snipers with ranges from 15 to over 20 kilometers, further prolongable by spotter aircraft. However, on this kind of range, it's more about the dices of RNGs than pure skill. Redneck battleships don't carry as big guns with such a range, but hell they have a lot of them. Sometimes even twice more on the same tier, and they reload faster, making them deadly broadsiders. They're not as maneuverable as their enemies, but if they eat up a torpedo or two, they can just go, "Yummy! Where's more?" Which simply wouldn't be possible for other battleships. And we're ending today's nature documentary with the special ship class, the carriers. Yeah! The Imperial carriers are, as all Japanese ships, faster and stealthier, which can really come in handy if you're routed and need to fall back or escape unnoticed. Still, the American CVs can make up for it with their supreme fighter squadrons able to simply dominate the sky over the Japanese fleet. The dive bombers in their hangars are also usually better, but beware the torpedo bombers on the eastern aircraft carrier decks, cause Japan's got the upper hand in the torpedoes even here. Not only the torpedoes are better, but the Japanese captain will be able to simply pin you down with his quickly reloading aircraft squadrons and rain 7 days on you all the time. That's really horrible, I don't recommend that. And that's right the time when you need the US fighters or cruisers to interfere and to aid you. See, all the ships are great, they have awesome roles and are all unique, but they're only truly able to shine when you use them together, and a team with teamwork is always the winning team, in World of Warships, and in other games, or in life.